Hey there everybody! Welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. In the last episode, we came to Eldon and got quite a few many collectibles. In fact, we have almost all of them at this point, or for some of them at least. But we also received a letter from Renato telling us to come here regarding Ilia's memory. Ah, I have been waiting for you, Link. Fortune has smiled upon us. If things go well, we should be able to help Ilia recover her memory. Do you know Telma's friend, Shad? Well, it seems he is researching the heavens, and he has come here to see the statue in the basement of the sanctuary. And, as I have learned, when Ilia was saved, she overheard someone talking about the rod of the heavens, or something like that. The Goron Elder believes that to help her regain her lost memories, we must piece together the fragments of her past. Which means, if we work our way backward from the very place where she lost her memory, we may find something that will restore it. Now, we must retrace Ilia's path. I am certain it was Telma who cared for her before she arrived in this village, was it not? It would be best to speak with her first. Please take this to Telma. You got Renato's letter. It carefully details how to treat Ilia to get her memory back. Set it to blah 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 to show. It shames me to say it, but to be honest, I cannot abide Telma's company. We have a fighting chance, Link. Sure thing, Shad. Let's see what Ilia has to say. Link? I remember being saved from a dangerous situation by someone. Someone who told me all about the Rod of the Heavens. But now I can't remember the who, why, where, or what it all means. Do you really think I'll recover my memory? I regret that a complete stranger like yourself got caught up in all of this because of me. I'm so sorry. What about you guys, who seem to be in here for some reason? Whether we get that girl's memory back, young warrior, will be up to you. Even our chief Darbus has lost the memory of his dark time. We have not told him that you are the one who saved him. He is a proud Goron, and he can be touchy if he knew he had been saved by a human. On the other hand, he does have a strong sense of moral duty, so if anything happens, you can count on him to help. Darbus, what do you say about that? Little human, it is time for you to show your manliness, for the girl's sake. If there is anything I can do to help, just say so! It is time, in times like these, that we must come to one another's aid. Not that you could ever do much to help me, my tiny friend. Oh my goodness, that destroyed my voice. Anyway though, Shad is down here in the basement, so let's go see what he has to say. Oh my, color me surprised, if it isn't Link. What a coincidence, meeting you in a place like this. How very odd. Say, old boy, do you remember what I told you before about the legend of the sky beings known as the Uka? Yes, well, there's something about it that's been bothering me, so I came here to snoop about. To think that you would appear here with such perfect timing. You really are a rather extraordinary fellow, aren't you? I found it at last. Observe this statue. It's the same as the one in the manuscripts my dear father left me. There are many similar statues around Hyrule, but this one seems to be different. Here, look at the belly. There's something written there, do you see? This too was in my father's notes. It is called skywriting, I believe. Awaken with us the word that breaks the seals. Yes, indeed, that is what it says. Wait a moment. Isn't that Ilia a friend of yours? It's simply tragic how she lost her memory. And that Rod of the Heavens she mentioned, I'm sure it has something to do with the word that breaks the seal. Isn't there any way to restore her memory? I'm certain it would help us figure this all out. Indeed, Shad, this, as you can see, does seem to have something covering that hole in the middle, but if we peek through, there does seem to be some sort of passageway behind it. Sadly, there is nothing else we can do here. It says I cannot warp, but I know I can. Maybe if I go down here. No. Maybe if I go down this end. Please let me warp. Please let me warp. No. Oh, I guess I'll be taking the long way to Castletown to see Telma. And with that, here we are in Telma's bar. Magical teleporting skills. I forgot to do it last time as well, so there we go. There's 2 for the road. Hello there, Telma. How's that Ilya doing? We've read this before, but... well, why don't you go show your face in Kakariko Village? Shad happens to be there right now. If you need detailed directions, look at the map. However, I have a letter to show you. Ooh, well, if it isn't from Renato the Shaman. All this writing, and he doesn't bother to mention a thing about little or me? Honey, that is what I call rude. Well, there's no accounting for the foolishness of a man, and at least I understand Ilya's situation now. Of course, I can lend a hand for that adorable little girl. What else do I know? The first one to bring Ilya to this shop was that doctor. Maybe he knows something, but he's a crusty old bast, that's for sure. Ah, I've got it. Honey, you go ahead and take this to him. This magic little paper will get that codger talking. You got the invoice! This invoice is for the town doctor's running tab, which is an astronomical sum. It sure would be nice if she started remembering things soon. Hey, Link. That, of course, did replace the letter, but let's, while we're here, let's take a look at this map, which will just point us to Kakariko Village. Chat is in Kakariko Village! Would you check on the children if you head that way, Link? That must have been coming from Russell. And let's see what he has to say now. So, did you find the power of the ancient civilization? If you discover anything, could you be sure to also tell Shad? He's been researching the Uka, who are said to be the ancestors of the Hylians. As we speak, he is in Kakariko Village, investigating these sky beings. Perhaps you should go see him. He is an avid scholar, so I am sure his knowledge could be helpful. Anyway though, let us deliver this letter, this invoice, to the doctor. In fact, I don't think I've actually ever been to where the doctor usually hangs out, so that'll be interesting actually. So let's head over this way, past Giovanni's place, to the the western road. Almost called it the eastern road. It is the west. And up here, this building right here is the what do you have to say? You're waving at me. He's looking. There's a guy staring down at this guy. And there's this guy. And he's just... they're both wondering why they're looking at each other. Anyway, this is the doctor's building, so let's have a chat with him, shall we? Hey, what's that? Just as I wondered who it might be. I see it's the admirable young lad who is willing to help the Zora boy for nary a single rupee. Just what is it you want, lad? A physical? You've some money, don't you? By the way, that girl Ilya didn't mention anything about me, did she? Well, let's see. I'll be honest, lad, it'll cost you a fair bit for an examination. It's not that I'm having trouble making money, not at all. Why, I'm so skilled they call my hands the golden mitts. If you don't have any errand here, then begone, you scoundrel. She really not saying anything at all about me? Well, let's see what he's hiding. He's definitely hiding something. Look, I can't pay this off right now. I can see Telma's hired you as some sort of heavy to strong-arm me, but she'll have to wait. Look, lad, if I'd been able to sell that wooden statue that young lady had, I would have been able to get the money. But see, I accidentally spilled medicine all over that little carving, which made it stink awfully. I put it outside to dry, but then, well, it was stolen. Who goes around stealing people's stuff like that? What a world! You always have to be on guard, eh? Oh, look, Mr. Heavy, at any rate, neither the money nor the carving is here, so I can't repay you. Now, to work, to work. Yes, this guy is a crook. He is a very bad doctor, but if we push this box here, we can see where he spilt the medicine and, in fact, give it a good old sniff, forget the reek fish scent, and learn the medicine scent. I believe you have to learn this scent in order to progress, but I actually could be wrong. There's only one way to find out, of course. And I'm not testing that out for myself. Anyway, heading out here, this will bring us onto his balcony, and before we jump down, there is a chest here containing 20 rupees. Very nice. Now, if we follow this scent, we are sure to talk to a dog. No, we are sure to find this wooden statue. This wooden statue. Anyway, let's continue on with scaring all the townsfolk, but we don't care at all now, do we? At least the Gorons don't get scared. Oh, hold on a minute, this went off to Telma's bar? What do you have to say for yourself? You're looking for the wooden statue that Ilya had, aren't you, dear? Think it's a coincidence that I happen to know it got stolen from the doctor's place? No. Yes, I'll admit it, I took it. But then I was attacked by some sort of skeletal dog beasts who took it from me. I don't know why those beasts were after her statue. I thought it likely that she was in a dangerous spot though. Those fiends lurk just outside the southern gate. Unfortunately, they only come out at night. And another thing, they always move around as a pack. You won't get that statue back unless you give them all a thrashing. That statue sounds like a key to getting Ilya's memory back. You must get it back. So we now have our new mission, getting so many new missions here. This is sort of a trading quest of sorts. You don't really see much of them in this game. But, heading down here. Whoa, what are you doing, Link? Thankfully, it is already nighttime. So, the moment we head down here, these skeletal dog beasts should appear. And wait a bit, and then use this, and BAM! Take care of all of them, just like that. Oh my goodness, that was an onslaught! But with that, you got the wooden statue. This oddly shaped statue is said to have once belonged to Ilya. It might be a clue that will help Ilya get her memory back. So let us waste no time and warp on over to the sanctuary once more. Now that we have made it to the sanctuary, let us show this wooden statue to Ilya. What is this? I remember something. I was confined somewhere. Yes, and I was saved by whoever was confined with me. And when that person set me free, they gave me this statue. Yes, I remember that much. But that means that person is still in trouble. Oh, what is wrong with me? I can't remember where that place was. I remember! I thought I had seen that somewhere before. That belonged to the tribe that protected the Hylian royal family long ago. They worked in secret, so they lived in a lonely, forgotten place. But I heard that tribe dwindled in the prolonged wars. If you want to find that hidden village, look for a path leading to the Lanayru province on the far side of the Elden Bridge. Bridge of Elden. But a rock slide blocked the way to the village long ago, so you can't get there anymore. What? Oh, I do not mean to worry you, little human. Problems like these are not problems to Gorons. I completely messed up. Who was talking before that? A Patriarch Darbus will be waiting for you up ahead. Look at your map to see where. I would try to find a path beyond the Bridge of Elden that leads to Lanayru province. He's totally putting off a puppy dog sad look. Anyway, mission accepted. Let's head up to the path that leads to the Lanayru province from the Bridge of Eldon to find the hidden village. Now, I have gone up this path a little way where we have come across a whole bunch of Bokoblin archers. But let's just avoid them, they're not a problem. And you know what, I'll kill you guys just because I can. And boom! And before we go onwards, there is a cave there that was blocked off. However, down here, you can clearly see there is a digging cavern. So let's grab this quickly while we are here. And head on down. What enemies are in this one? And oh my goodness. We have Stolfos. Please don't get close enough to hurt. Ah! I knew that was gonna happen. I was saying, please don't get close enough to hurt me. But with that, we get 5 bombs! So we can take care of these Stolfos. Boom! 3 Stolfos taken care of. And with that, this chest will spawn. What will it contain though? A stab? 100 rupees? 50 rupees? No, none of those. It contains a piece of heart, giving us a full heart container. Only 10 of those left in the entire game. We're so close, guys. We're so close. I can taste it. We are coming towards the end of our collectible journey, but we still have a fair way to go. Now let's make our way back up here and head into that cave that Darba seems to have unblocked. And don't get hit by... Ooh, that was close! There is a hidden village up ahead, little human. The elders called it a forgotten place. This scent that has been burning my nostrils. It is the scent of evil. There is one powerful creature I have seen about. But under that beast are many minions who attack and plunder like a pack of hyenas. There are 30, no, at most 20 of them ahead. They are probably just a small band of survivors, ragged remnants who have settled, leaderless, into this village. If that is all there are, little human, then you alone are more than enough for them. But you will have to defeat them all to save that girl's benefactor. Before you go, I will tell you the secret to besting them. Destroy them all before they spot you. Got it, little human? And he's away! So let's head up here and see what we have to deal with. This, I love this. It's got like an old western shootout sort of vibe. This is great. So 20 bokoblins to take care of. Many of them. So let's just start by shooting like a ton of them from the entrance. Like from the entrance bit alone, we've already killed what, 10 of them? And oh, there's another one. There we go. Okay, that's 10 of them from the entrance. There's you, there's one up on a tower up there. And that's pretty much most of them. But there is still more. Let's take care of that exploding barrel. Just get out of my... Woo! There's a guy right there. What are you doing here? I don't remember you being there. Anyway, there's one through this window here. Bam! Whoops. There is one down here. Nope. Let me smash these barrels. I need arrows. There we go. Oh, there he is. Boom. How did that miss? There we go. Knocked his arrow out of the air. Oh, there's one up here. Man, this guy's being a pain. There we go. Thank goodness you can knock their arrows out of the sky. Because otherwise I'd be in trouble. You're dead, there's one more in here. Ooh. Did that actually hurt me? I did not know they hurt me. Anyway, just got in this building now, and then they will all be taken care of. Seriously, I love this Western theme and like this shootout we have going on. Take care of you. And the last one is probably the most hidden right up here. And most annoying, certainly. Oh my goodness. There we go. With that, all of them have been taken care of, but... And I have to wait for this. As the door slowly opens. This must be the person who helped Ilya. The howls of the beasts, they faded into silence. No, I don't want to be here, darn it. Wait, are you? The Savior! It's you, the Savior! Please, please forgive me for not opening up the door. My name is Impaz. I'm the last resident of this poor village. My name comes from the Great One who built this village so long ago. This village was once the secret home of a proud tribe who served the royal family. But it fell into decline and became infested with dangerous beasts. It's become an awful place. Excuse me for asking, but is your name Link? Ah, I knew it. So then you saved that nice girl. How lovely. When she was here, she would often cheer me up by saying that she would come to help. That sweet girl, she worried about this old woman even as I helped her to escape from here. By royal order, I can't leave this place until a certain person arrives, no matter what terrible fate is visited upon it. Oh, but listen to me, Blatheron. I have a favor to ask you. Would you help me return this to her? I think she always kept it close to her heart, but even so, she didn't hesitate to part with it in order to protect me. You got Ilya's charm! Ilya left this charm with the woman who saved her. This is the key to getting Ilya's memory back. I believe in my heart that it has kept me safe all this time. So please, I ask you, return it to that girl. Okay, I shall return it. But first, before you do anything else, pull out the Dominion rod in front of Impaz. Hey, that rod! Is that the Dominion rod? Ah, could it really be? Are you the messenger to the heavens? Among the legends of my clan, there is a story from the time when the Uka still maintained contact with the royal family. Yes, it is said that a mysterious rod was handed down from the people of the sky, and it was called the Dominion Rod. The rod was only to be carried by the messenger to the heavens, when the royal family needed to communicate with the Uka. From generation to generation, my ancestors have guarded the book that, by royal decree, was to be given to the messenger to the heavens. This is that book. Please take it. You got the Ancient Sky Book, a book written in the Ancient Sky language. A crucial word in it is missing some characters. This is a hint to finding a path to the sky. This book is written in the ancient language of sky writing. I am so glad I stayed in this village. If I had not met that young girl, what would have become of me? Meeting that girl must have been ordained by the gods, so that I could be here today to pass on this knowledge. And we are not done yet! This episode might get a bit long, but I do want to restore Ilya's memory right after I head through here, as I can't transform as Wolflink while Impaz is outside. Great! Let's leave the village and come back. Okay, back here in the hidden village. Explosive barrels are around yet again, so let's be careful not to run into any of them. But if I head through here, first of all, I do want to talk to this cuckoo. The stuff hidden around here is all stolen monster loot. If you want some of that nice loot, just stick around to your heart's content. Okay, you're not interesting at all. Yet, there's more to him. That we will find out later. Oh, no, that worked! That did work! Oh my goodness, I thought I messed that up. This one is easy to mess up. But with that, the final hidden skill is about to be revealed to us. Sort of. So let's howl away. Yet another fantastic song to end this off on. It is an original based on the main theme of this game. Main theme? I guess it would be the main theme of this one. But with that, he has appeared in front of Hyrule Castle of all places. Well, I'll be saving him for much later. As there's really no point, like, we're never going to be going near there for a while. But now that we can transform and warp, let's head to Kakariko Village and restore Ilya's memories. Here we go, guys. Let's give her this interesting charm. I knew you once. Yes, this feels so familiar. The scent of hay. Long ago, when we were young, you and I. You were always there. You were always beside me. Link. This gift was meant for you. It was something I wanted to give you before you left on your journey. Please, Link, take it. You got the horse call. Ilya made this just for Epona. Set it with blah blah blah, and use it while outside to play Epona's favourite song and call her to you. You don't need to worry about me any longer. Whenever you return, I'll be waiting for you. Link, do you remember what I was saying about the Rod of the Heavens? Well, actually, it was about the messenger to the heavens who held the rod. The nice woman who saved it told me about it. Apparently in this woman's village, they've guarded something for the heavenly messenger for generations, so they await him. But they can't give this item away until the messenger arrives with the rod. That's why the lady couldn't leave her village, you see. Say, Link, do you have any idea who this messenger to the heavens might be? Or even what the rod is? Yes, we do, Ilya. In fact, we have already been and done that. That is why I did tell you to do that before leaving. Saves a ton of time because there isn't a nearby war point. But with that, we now have the horse charm that Ilya has made. And you can blow it immediately if you place it onto a certain slot on the gamepad, even though it won't let me blow it in here as an equipped item. We also obtained the Ancient Skybook, though, and with that, now that Ilya's memory has been restored, Shad must be in higher spirits and would be eager to learn more about the Ancient Sky Beings. So, next time we will be sure to investigate further into those matters. See you guys next time, everybody. This has been Spiral and Helix. Bye-bye.